Yo, what up? It is the 10th of August 2024. It is currently 7:55 p.m. on a Saturday. And today we have fireworks. But also, and this, I like this music. Something new. What's this? What's going on here? Huh? Yeah, today I made new paths. I did it. I started in the morning and I finished around late 5 p.m. And I was basically doing that for most of my day. But it is my day off, or one of my days off, so yeah. But yes, now every path is bordered. It's got these nice corners and edges on everything. I've cleaned up some of the sections. I need to move this tree. I'm going to be changing this tree out. It's not going to be a money tree anymore. I'm going to make this into a money tree instead. Yeah, because I have to get rid of this tree for the rest of the path. But yeah, it's looking really nice, I reckon. And just, I put these down here as a frame of reference. So, what this consists of is these edge tiles, which are like, at the edge of a path, like along the side like this. We have just the standard regular tile for situations that aren't at the edge or corner. Then we have these, which are inner corners. So at like intersections and stuff, the tiles will be joined by like an intersection, like you see where what the tile I'm standing on right now has it. So it's just filled in the corner. And then the final thing is the full-on right-angle corners. Which, is stuff like this tile here. So yeah, it's all the entire town. Oh, we got a clearance sale today. Yeah, the entire town is fully revamped. So hopefully the episode. So what I'm going to do with that, I recorded all of me doing it, but I didn't do live commentary for most of it. So what I'm going to be doing is editing all the footage I got together and then doing a post-commentary thing where I kind of explain my process and sort of give a little mini, like, tutorial. It's not going to be too crazy because it's not, like, too crazy of a process or anything. But yeah, just kind of go through it, and then that will come out as a bonus episode, hopefully near to when this comes out because, when I do these, I get a buffer of, like, a day to, before it actually goes out. I don't know if that amount of time is enough for me to finish, putting together the bonus episode. I guess we'll see. Anyway, we are nearing the end of the fireworks show because I believe it will end when it hits 8 p.m. So why don't we just step back and appreciate. I think every Saturday of August we'll be having a fireworks show. But I think this is a good way to celebrate this one. Okay, there we go. Just gonna drink some water really quickly. Oh, I gotta cover the light there. But yeah, I'm really happy with what I did. I think it turned out really good. It looks really nice now. Where I liked the original path design, and I have had some people say it looks good, and I think it looks good too. But I think this addition to it just makes it look so much better. And I have actually also made a change here. The rainbow garden has been cut off by one tile down, so now it's squared off, and the reason was because before it had this sort of thing going on with this rock being in the way, so I had to raise the path up by one and move these trees in the front of Marina's house, so hopefully these trees end up growing in properly. And then other than that, there's not too many altercations that I've made to the existing path. I almost ran straight through the rainbow garden. I wasn't looking where I was going. I've done this, like, path up a little bit more, closer to the bridge, so that the connection is a little bit more obvious. Most of the paths around here I've edited. I've done it so it isn't as intrusive into this actual thing. There's now technically not a direct path from here, onto Able Sisters, onto this little, like, platform, I guess. But I think it's, it's fine. You sort of just edge off onto it. You just, fall off onto it, I guess. Oh, and I actually missed a spot. I need to put a corner here. But yeah, the full process will be going up everything that I did. So I won't talk too much about how I did it, because that's already going to go up separately anyway. And now it's 8 p.m. Well, fireworks is still going. Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just checking to see if the firework music would still be playing, and it is. So I guess we get to enjoy the fireworks for the whole day today. Or, for as long as I'm going today, because, I'm not going until midnight or anything. But yeah, and if this sort of thing intimidates you, like the idea of tying your entire town, it isn't really that bad. It's it's a pretty monotonous thing, and I did it all in one day, but if you really wanted to space it out, you'd probably still get it done in around 3 days. Wild towns aren't very big. Anyway, I forgot that on firework days the villagers will all be saying little one-liners instead of their full-on dialogue like usual. Rumble? Oh, oops, that was my belly doing the rumbling. Did you hear it? I was hoping all the exploding fireworks would cover it up. Yeah, but no, I think this path looks great now. And yeah, so obviously there have been some changes, so we're going to do this money tree. So once I chop down this money tree, it's never going to go back up, because we're going to put the path over it. But ow, mosquito. I mean, I never been particularly attached to any of these, tree spots or anything. It's just kind of the most convenient spots. But now that I have this fully planned out, from here it'll be a lot easier, I think, for me to do any sort of stuff like... Wait, no, I didn't mean to... Oh, man. Wait, can I pick up the money still? Nope, I lost 1,000 bells because I went on autopilot there. Now I can just sort of, if I want to plan out stuff, I think it'll be a bit easier. I don't know why I think that, actually. That doesn't really have much correlation. Well, the town is the way I want it to be now, so now I can just add on stuff that I want. Also, let's check my mail. I don't know. Love, Mum. I ate some salsa today and almost burned my lips off. Your dad likes his salsa blistering. One time I thought I could handle... I got a spicy version of a thing, and I thought I could handle it, and I couldn't handle it. I mean, I could have it, just not very much of it. So we're going to be replacing this tree with the money tree instead. Which is obviously a lot more adjacent. Yeah. Also, do we have a new money tree, gold rose today? Maybe? Let's see. Oh, yes, well, I think this grew in yesterday. This one that I'm standing on grew in the other day. But this one, that was a black rose, and so that's going to become a gold rose tomorrow. But, yes, when I was playing as Knife, I deliberately went out of my way to not, meddle with the daily activities. So this is going to be a normal episode, all things considered. It's just going to have, a different appearance, and it is obviously a bit jarring making the switch, I'd imagine. I'm probably going to look back on footage of, the way it looked before and be surprised. I mean, so I think this, sort of cobblestone design, this has been here since the beginning of this year. Well, since before that. But, since I've been doing this... Oh, wait. Yay, woohoo! Oh, that's all Pango had to say, okay. Yeah, the cobblestone design has been here since since well before I started, this year. But, before it was this, it was a thin, single tile, and actually, it still exists. This is what the entire town used to be paved with, what I'm walking on right now. And I think it looks pretty bad, personally. I don't know, I just don't like the colors. I kind of get what I was doing, it's a dirt path with brick lining. I just think it doesn't look very good. It doesn't... I mean, I might replace this at some point. My main point for it now is just to sort of have it be, connecting down to the beach. and it's a nice, simple one, thick, path. But yeah, so the cobblestone was a bit of an upgrade, but now this is an upgrade from that. Not that I'm trying to horn in on a Nook's furniture monopoly, but see, I already have a shanty wall and I'm selling the spare. Care to buy it from me? No. No, that's a real shame. I bet Fork would buy it from me. Yeah, probably. He's a bit of a, well, he doesn't really know a good deal. Also, it is very laggy around this area. I would wager that's because there's a lot of characters, the fireworks might be contributing, and there's a lot of flowers in this area. I don't know, maybe I'll start having to cut back on flowers. I might have too many. I don't know if... whenever this game lags a little bit, I'm always worried that it's gonna, like, for some reason, like, crash the game. I don't know if that would happen, but I'm paranoid about stuff like that, so... yeah, it's a possibility to me, in my head. We're not gonna go into Tangy, because we know that she's sick as of yesterday, so I need to get her medicine first. But we will go into our good friend Peewee's house. And yeah, I have maintained the fact that there's no path connecting Tangy and Peewee's house. Because I like that you have to take the beach walk and it leaves that little area more open. I don't want to put too many paths in that particular area, personally. Well, it is my town, so yeah, I'd hope it'd be personal. Antonio and Cube are such good friends. Or maybe it's just that they're both still too young. They're at that age when running around screaming is fun. That sounds like fun to me. You gotta love a good scream. Yeah, but hopefully, well, I mean, I guess I don't really care whether or not who likes or dislikes the path. I think it looks good, though, in comparison. Because, like, in New Horizons, they have the pathing that you can do, and that, I don't recall. I don't think it naturally comes with borders, but the thing with that is that the game sort of ingrains the texture of it into the ground. Whereas in this game, it's layered on top of the ground. It's just a little, image that's being put on the ground, essentially. So it's kind of harder to make it fit in naturally without having that kind of border on it, like the thick border, I think. Oh yes, and this tree here is growing, which is nice. I want to have a cool tree walk down onto this little island here. I think that'll look really cool. When I say island, I guess, I don't know, like alcove? I don't know what to call this. So yeah, I might try and, like, plant a tree here, and then, yeah, do it all the way down and see, because that could look really cool if I, get the right trees planted there as well, if I do, like, different types of fruit trees all the way down. But yeah, my Minecraft, I did talk about this, like I did a little model of the town in Minecraft. The Minecraft model did not play too much into that, into this, redesign, obviously, because it's just, I mean, actually, I did, decide some of the changes to the path in Minecraft, like, I just, like, worked it out there, so I could, implement it here a little bit easier, but other than that, it didn't play too much of a part. Yeah, so, because there were some pathing changes I wasn't sure if I could make from, playing Minecraft, because I didn't have all of the flowers and trees modeled out there, so I don't know, where things are, necessarily. I just know where the building, like, the irremovable things are, so I was, like, I wasn't too quick to want to make, huge changes to the way the pathing looked, when I was, modeling it out like that. But yeah, I think that will help with certain things. I would like to know generally where I can and can't place trees, and once I've got that, I will, I think, feel a bit more confident to start, making some full-on changes. We'll see what happens. Hey, Bree. Okay, I'll admit I am getting to like Bree. I still don't like mass villagers. I still think their heads are too tall and the ears are in a weird position, but I like Bree. What's that you say? I look paler than usual. I just bought a new sunscreen. Did I put on too much? Might be more interesting to turn the color of grilled trout. Just for a change, Also, she already has, Hugh's catchphrase, bacon bits. That's a very popular one for some reason. It's kind of a mean catchphrase to give to Hugh because he's a pig, but he used to say bacon, so I just said, oh, what about bacon bits? It honestly does sound like something they'd make a pig villager say. I think I'm pretty good with coming up with catchphrases. I'm horrible at coming up with greetings, though. I don't know, I'm not natural with them. I guess another change I made to the path was this. I think this was weird. I think this part used to be one lower. So it would be one lower, and then we'd come into this intersection, and then this part would be one higher. But now, it's just a straight-on shot, and then this it gets cut off by the shop. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can barely see back there anyway, so I figured it didn't impact it too much. I just think this makes the town look a lot nicer and presentable. And, you know, now if I still have the option to, like, line the paths with flowers. Like, I think this would be a good spot. Just have a bunch of flowers lining this part of the path. Maybe because this is, like, the orange section for oranges. I could get a bunch of orange flowers and do that. But I might, you know, change... Because the reason why these orange trees are kind of weird is that I used to plant trees... When I played New Leaf, I'd plant trees in a grid pattern to try and, like, I don't know, maximize the amount of trees, I guess. And it kind of looks bad, but I try to do it in this, so that's why these trees are all, like, you know, next to each other. And that's why it looks like, oh, there's weird gaps, because I would just plant a ton of oranges in this grid pattern, and then a lot of them just wouldn't work because of the path tile system in this game that lets you not plant trees in certain areas. So I would like to revamp, because I think a lot of the areas with my own grown trees suffer from that look. But this part is probably the most obvious example of it. I don't think the evenness of the orange trees looks that bad in, you know, lining the path next to it necessarily. But I'd like it to look a little bit more foresty, I guess. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Dun, 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 dun. The sound of the fireworks is starting to get a little bit annoying, I'll admit. Well, I only get away from it all. At least it doesn't have that, like, bassy boom that fireworks in real life have. Like, I don't like that feeling of having, like, your ears sort of pop. Also, is that little lighting trick happening when you're inside? That's cool. It looks like you can tell that the fireworks are going off outside. I think that's such a cool detail. I don't know. I mean, that's probably in every Animal Crossing. Maybe even the first one. I don't know, actually. It's a cute little detail, though. They're very good at little details in these games. It's one of the better qualities, I'd say. God, my back is kind of killing me today. I have been basically... in, like, recording this game position for most of today. Oh, super sale. Cool. I can get medicine at half price. If I sound further away, it's because I am, and I'm arching my back less. 160 bells for medicine. What a deal. I guess there's no spotlight item. Now I'm arching my head back, which probably sounds really bad. Did I talk to everyone? Oh, no, I don't think I talked to Antonio. I talked to Hugh. Did I talk to Hugh? Man, I'm so bad at remembering this stuff. Also, this is what the museum entrance looks like now. I think that looks very nice. Did I talk to Hugh? I think Hugh is in his house. I don't think I went into his house. Let's go. I guess if I already did talk to him, then Hugh gets 2 interactions today. Lucky him. A running pro. The other day I ran into Scoop. I never knew someone could be such a pork. Okay. Same old, same old. One day they'll make their mark, and they'll regret ever saying that about Scoop, my dear friend Scoop, who's also me technically. This is also a little bit, because this used to go off to the side by only 1, but now it goes off to the side by 2, so it's a bit of a sharp turn right above my house, and there's this 2 empty tiles of space right here where I'm standing right here. Probably not going to put flowers there because it'll be a pain to try and find them to water them. So I've talked to everyone, I think, except for Antonio. Man, I just realized it's 8, and I haven't had dinner yet. Okay, I guess I'll have to get that sorted. Chaluga Talugata. Ew, that tastes so totally foul and gross, but it's gonna help. Poor Tangy. Doesn't like the tanginess of the medicine. I feel like tanginess is usually like a good thing. Or it's like an additional thing. Like it's not something you necessarily feel good or bad about. I don't think. I don't know if I have too many drinks that I would describe as tangy. Or just anything. I mean, obviously it's, you know, referring to oranges. I talked to Pango. Did I talk to Antonio? Was he talking about muscles or something? Was I yesterday? I mean, look, I'm not gonna call out the guy or anything, but yeah, he has a tendency to repeat himself. Let's get that. Okay, you okay? Well, I don't know. I did go, like, everywhere in the town, so... Oh, there he is. Hello, Antonio. Check it out, I came up with a primo nickname for you. Don't you want to hear it? Okay, here it goes. Here it comes. S-Dog. Hell yeah. Better than S-Monkey. Okay, then from this moment, you're S-Dog. You gotta live up to that name, though, so remember to live large. Everyone in town is saying bacon bits. I got them all hooked on a single catchphrase. I think that's like it's like a thing where like it was a bit between me and Hugh where it's kind of deprecating to him, and then everyone else started doing it, and he's sort of just got to be okay with it because it's kind of awkward that like, you know, he can't just say like, oh, you can't make that joke about me, you can't say that about me. It's kind of like, you know, awkward to do that. I'm kind of 50-50 on that sort of thing, because, like, yeah, I think some people overstep their boundaries. I did talk about that in the Mind Your Business yesterday. But, some people overstep their boundaries. I think other people also are a little bit too, like, touchy-feely, and they're, like, hypocritical in that sort of way. I don't know. I think it can fall either way. I'm not condemning anyone for thinking a certain way. Anyway, enough of that. KK, hello. We didn't get him yesterday because I skipped him for fireworks. Taking requests. Oh, I didn't actually mean to... Can I... Oh! I can't back out of this. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to look at the song. Song lists. There's one list. And figure out which one I don't have. It must be requested, okay. Did I request Forest Life? I have done KK Song. I think I did My Place. To the Edge 2 days ago. I don't remember which ones I have and have not requested. Better yet, I just don't know which ones I don't have in general. I did not mean to do this. Did I do I Love You? I feel like I didn't do Forest Life. No, yes I did. Forest Life is the one that sounds like the GameCube Animal Crossing theme song. I'm gonna try I Love You. I don't remember if I've heard this song before, so forgive me if this is a repeat, I guess. I don't think I have done this. I don't remember typing this in. And I also don't remember what the song sounds like, that chalk that up to my bad memory. Mellow, I can dig that. I'm all set to play, so take a seat. I think I put that in correctly. Ready to groove to I love you. Exclamation mark. Yeah, I've definitely done that one before. Oops. You know what? It's a good song. I like it. It's nice and it's cute. I shouldn't, well, I didn't, I shouldn't have pressed, I wanted to request something. I don't know why the game doesn't let you back out once you've said that. I guess I could have done one of his, like, non-request songs, because he has, like, a list of songs that he'll only perform if you request a song that he doesn't actually, know. Like, no, you say a name and he doesn't actually, like, know what song you're talking about, so he just plays something random. I think there's 3 of those songs, and I obviously haven't had any of them in this. Yeah, you already have that music. I should sell this stuff. So we're not going to put anything new on. I just want to figure out which specific request song I don't have. I definitely have Forest Life. I have I Love You, obviously. KK song I have. My Place. Do I have My Place? Yes, I have My Place. I have... Do I have To the Edge? I have 2 days ago. Do I have To the Edge? Maybe that's the one, but I'm missing. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm missing To the Edge. So, I guess next time I request, I have to remember to do that one. To the Edge, okay. And then, I feel like I've done this count a million times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. Okay, so if I scroll until KK Sama's not, there's 16. There's 24. There's 32. There's 40. There's 48. There's 56. 63? And there's 70 total songs. So I'm pretty close. I'm only 7 weeks away. I would have been 6 if I, but, yeah, whatever. 7 weeks away from getting all the KK songs. And last time I checked, there's there's more than 7 weeks left in the, year. Granted, I actually don't know how many weeks there are specifically left in the year. We're in August... It's August 10th. I'm gonna go sell some stuff. It's August 10th. Today's like the 223rd day of the year, I think. 365 days in a year, so that means there's 142 days left, which is around, let's see, 21 weeks? I think it's around 21 weeks left, give or take. So, not a huge amount of weeks. Granted, there's 52 weeks in a year, so I guess that's almost half. Oh, what happened? Timnook was lamenting something there. Well, actually, I was just thinking about the good old days, I know it seems that the world is my oyster, what with my fine shop, but in my childhood I lived the kind of life you couldn't even imagine. Really? Yes, but this was all some time ago before I moved to this town, Of course, I was born in our lovely Mateiio, but I moved away for a time. Yes, the city years, I like to call them. I was a raccoon of action, The big city certainly had its charms, but it had its pitfalls as well. Indeed, I had to endure certain hardships that I've never spoken of, Hard to believe, yes. You're probably asking yourself, what the heck is Nook talking about, For now, Spoon, maybe it's best that we forget we ever talked about this. Hey, man, I won't if you won't. Alright, let's sell. I don't know how much KK songs sell for. Don't typically end up selling those for some reason. I mean, it doesn't seem like very much if that in total was 2,000 bells. What's all this stuff? Get all this stuff out of here. I'm selling raw fossils. I've only got one. I don't care, Nook. I'm here to do business. Fossil, robot chair, library wall, Metroid, I've already got a Metroid, blue retro shirt, kayak, exquisite wall. I do want to keep the Metroid, actually. You can't reorder it. I need it. Okay, very nice. Now we'll wrap up. Wait. Yes, I gave the medicine to Tangy. Yeah, that's about gonna wrap it up for today. Obviously, there's a little bit more to what I ended up doing today that will eventually be seen, but yeah. As for the, I guess, daily side of things, yeah, that's gonna be it for today. But yeah, so I figured this way of doing it was the best way because it avoids me having to do live commentary for a lot of monotonous, like, things that it doesn't really, like, it's not fun to watch, really, so I want to turn it into just a little small thing about, what the process was like, and then it's a lot more edited down, and then also it doesn't represent the, the actual day today, but it does come out around the same time, so, yeah, I think that's a good enough compromise. So yeah, that's, gonna wrap it up for today, and, yeah, I was looking at the clock on the bottom right, and I was like, wait, it's the 10th month? Isn't that October? And I realized this is the American version of the game, so the month is first and the day is second. I don't know why I've never noticed that before. Well, I've noticed it, but, like, it doesn't usually trip me up. Anyway, yeah, that is actually going to be it for today.